Yes, during the crossover night, there were a lot of jubilation. Emotion was high. And we believe God has helped us and we have made it. That's a good. But having had all this, we will still soon be going to church in order to receive wonderful promises of God for exploit come 2026. As all these things were packaged in order to spur us to a greater height, permit me to say that it is insignificant number of the people that we are participants in such good messages and promises that always got to the peak of the expectations in their life. Permit me to tell you that there are things you do, and definitely God will be by your side, and you will make it big 2026. Number one, this year is a year you got to forgive all that has offended you. Forgiving those that offends you is one of the greatest tools that God will leverage upon to bless you and take you higher in this life. When we talk about forgiveness, it is always very difficult because the way our life is designed and the way our thought is programmed to operate, it is not easy to forget those that have offended you, much more of letting them go. But I would want you to remember that one philosopher said, to forgive is to let the prisoner free, and the prisoner is you. When you have something against somebody, you have caged yourself. That is the truth. Also remember that when you forgive those that have offended you, you let yourself out for exploit. That is from the prison or the bondage of hating someone. It is interesting to note that there are people who offended you in the year 2025. Maybe because they're supposed to have been by your side when something tragic befell you. They're supposed to appear around you to encourage you, but they are nowhere to be found. And such ones, when you remember them, you promise yourself you'll never forgive them. Number two, there are people who have broken your heart. They are not faithful enough to be trusted. Maybe in your business deal with people, in your relationship with people, as well as trusting people with money. They offended you. They really deceived you and proved they are not trustworthy. You got to forgive them. And number three, there are people who slandered you, they cajoled you, dragged your name to the mud. And as such, you are facing shame today because of the harm they did to you. Maybe you have scaled through in establishing the fact that your hands are pure, but the malicious attack they had on you is still there. You got to forgive them. Very, very important. You can't go far in this life if you have something against anybody. That is the truth. Permit me to tell you that forgiveness is an antidote for exploit. Wait for my next video where I will explain further. Thank you for watching.